Good morning, guys. It's, of course, me, your first and only transgender horror hostess, Sasha, the Princess of Darkness. And today, as you can see, I am bringing you another Faygo taste test. So, if you're watching this on Facebook, you get to see the unedited clusterfuck that these things can usually be. If you're watching on YouTube, it's a little bit cleaned up and, of course, got special title crawls, things of that nature. So what does EM have for us today? Well, we got another big 24-ounce Faygo, and this one's cherry cola. The reason why I decided to go cherry cola this time is, simply put, I've been looking for like a replacement to RC cherry. Basically, it was RC Royal Crown Cola that they had like a cherry Coke version of. I mean, it's really, really, really good. So I'm kind of hoping that this is kind of another generic knockoff. Nowhere near is it going to be anything like Cherry Coke or Wild Cherry Pepsi. I don't even know if they call it Wild Cherry Pepsi anymore. Is it still Wild Cherry Pepsi? Let me know in the comments. Or is it just Cherry Pepsi? Anyway, I figured we'd give this a try and see what we got. As you can see, we got the standard Cola Brown. See if I don't take up too much of the light here so you guys can get some nutritional facts. If you guys want to pause and read up on that. And then just get a scope of the bottle. As you can see, it's pretty plain. It's just a cherry cola. Love how they got the little knockoff Coca-Cola swoosh right there. So let's see. And I got a nice clear highball glass here. Granted, it's for Crown. We're not going to have Crown with that today. But yeah, it should do the trick. So let's move this. EM, you can hold the glass so we can check color and all other kinds of wonderful stuff as we do such. And there's that hiss. These things are usually pretty carbonated, so just a warning if you want to try it. Looks like this one was actually bottled in West Virginia because it's got the State of West V on the bottle cap. I'll show you that here in the second. Yeah, even though the main company is out of Detroit, this doesn't look like it was bottled in Detroit. Just proof positive that they figured out all their things about, you know, getting their flavors to stay the same wherever they go. So anyways, yeah, there's the little bottling cap that says which state it kind of came out of, and number 2. I don't know exactly what that means, but believe it or not, a lot of times these bottling plants, they get the syrup, things of that nature, and they bottle for a bunch of different companies. So they may not just bottle for Faygo. Anyhow, so let's go with the pour and give this a taste. And I know a lot of you guys have been watching these videos and you guys are curious about Faygo. So we'll, like I said, check it out and see what it tastes like. So first up, light test just to see. You can kind of see the pumpkin head back there. Granted, I'm colorblind, but this has got kind of like a bluish tinge to it. Maybe I'm off. I could be. Kind of like a reddish tinge, probably from the caramel coloring, probably from whatever they use for the cherry. But that kind of gives us an idea. You want to sip there, EM? He's out being awful bashful. Anyways, let me go ahead and give this a taste, okay? The cherry on that is very, I don't want to say overpowering, but you can taste it. And again, I do all these warm because then you can get more of a flavor for it. So I almost guarantee the cherry would be kind of dulled a little bit if you ice it. But it's enough where I think if you drink it chilled, you're still going to get little hints of cherry to it. The cola, I can kind of taste it. It's not like a generic cola taste. Like, I always kind of describe it as tasting like rocks. Not like I sit around and eat rocks all day, but it's got like a minerally taste when it's like a generic cola. Whereas if you get Coke or Pepsi, there's just something to it. Pepsi to me has always seemed flatter than Coke, so I kind of prefer Coke. And Coke's got a little bit more of a bite to it. But this is, I would say, a pretty fair substitute for RC Cherry. Like I said, I didn't expect it to be anywhere near Wild Cherry Pepsi or Cherry Pepsi. You guys have to get back to me on that. But yeah, this is definitely really good. It's got a good cherry taste to it, and it's got a really good cola vibe to it. So, probably chilled down, this would probably be wonderful. So definitely, if you got Faygo in the area, check it out, pick it up. And hell, if you don't, you can order it online now. They have variety packs of all different kinds of flavors. When Elijah's over, we're going to do a couple videos, but I just figured I'd knock these videos out this morning so you guys have something to look at while I work on my Valentine's Day reviews. So, yeah, and that's going to be about a movie franchise that I love and I loathe in the same breath. So stay tuned for that. But otherwise, you know, me and EM, we're going to enjoy our tasting here. You guys have a good morning or a good night or whatever the hell you're having, because I'm a third shifter and I don't know how you day walkers work. Anyways, as always, I am cruelly yours. Creep it real. Have a good night.